That's full on Akihiko. I can't think of the actor's name right now, but that was Akihiko for sure.
Sup, dude?
Sup?
You look like a deer in headlights. Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid.
See, I have a lot of questions about Gekukan High and the students, but...
So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so.
I think he was just being a bro.
Anyway,
Junpei is a
some
bro.
coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
No, I rigged it.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun.
Yeah, let Junpei in.
By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning.
Nah, unfortunately.
A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that?
What rumors? We did come to school with each other because you forced yourself on... Change your phrase. Change your phrase. You forced your coming to school with me. I said no. So if you had just listened to me.
Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
Oh no! Please be funny, Junpei. I prefer you over Yukari. Anyway.
What is she, your nanny?
No.
Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything.
I figured not.
If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it. No prob. My door's always open, so to speak.
I swear that's like a joke to the oh my god, recording from later on.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet?
Nope.
Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested?
You mean girls can join clubs? I had no idea.
You'd be joining as a new member though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Yeah, true. It's actually really interesting how clubs in Japan work. There's just stuff that I've learned through like an actual desire to learn about Japan, and it's just really interesting. Yep.
Welcome back.
Sup, Mitsuru? Oh, that's it? Okay. I like to watch the news when I get back in. It's a trend that just might spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime and they're all over town now. The blossoms this year were a little late compared to last year's, but they'll be at their peak this week. I love cherry blossoms! Alright, honestly, nothing I can do. I can talk to Mitsuru and Yukari, but I don't really feel like doing that. I don't really think going to the bathroom in this game does anything. So, I'm just gonna skip that. So floor 2 is for the guys. There's only one guy living in the dorm right now, and that is Akihiko. My sister's favorite. Should I... What story do I have currently? It doesn't tell me. Medal. And I'll have to get some weird takoyaki later. Which, by the way, I love takoyaki. So, floor 3 is the female dorm. We have Mitsuru and Yukari. Funny enough, Yukari was actually here in, I know FES, I'm not sure about, just Persona 3, but I know in FES she's, here, so she got moved to the end of the hall, when we joined, and there's actually a second room now on this side. I swear, like, when Mitsuru came in, they just knocked down this and just, like, made it one giant room. But unfortunately, it looks like Mitsuru has the original floor plan in this one, because, Fuka and Aiga still need rooms on this floor. The fourth floor, we have command center, some more bathrooms, and then there's a note on the door, do not open, if open, close it. Alright, anyway. Like I said, there's not much we can do right now in the evening, so we'll just go back to our room. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
Worst name.
I've seen it in the news quite often lately.
I'm sorry, but apathy syndrome is just...
They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Although it is. It's a meta joke. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No! Not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. It's like the second day of class. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming. It's coming." Huh. How about that? You don't believe me? Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Shizu Kazai? Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach you Usubo Kubota. I cannot pronounce Japanese names, so I apologize for butchering them. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why he's not in the textbooks. Well, I'll just bring Kabuto's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening to me? Who did I say was my favorite author? Who does she like? That's right, so you weren't listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Minako. You hear the class whispering. Minako gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. He became slightly more popular. I love that! It's like I answer the question for someone else and my popularity increases. I mean, I get that you're in Japan, but I still find it funny.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Sup, dude?
Good evening.
Well, hello there.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
No. Ikutsuki.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations.
What confusion? I was told to come to this dorm, I came to this dorm, I just happened to come super late because the train got delayed.
However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
I I thought this was my proper room.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Okay. So we can ask him some stuff. I'll just break it down simply. Why did you come here? He says to meet us and of course to talk to Mitsuru. Who else lives here is just us right now. Us, Yukari, Mitsuru, and Akihiko. I saw something odd. He just plays it off as I was really tired when I arrived, so it's probably nothing. And
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
what if I don't want to go to bed early? What if I want to go to bed late? I'd be tired for the next day.
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm.
But the second mouse gets the cheese.
Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
To be honest though, they're my kind of jokes, so I do find them funny. Does she have a different clip in her hair when she sleeps? In a certain room in the dormitory. Later, at the
Working
Hall of
hard?
Justice. Or hardly working.
So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago.
Creeps.
She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Okay. Meanwhile, in a back alley of Port Island.
This sucks.
See, they got like a voice actor for him. Though, again,
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh?
What the? What's happening to me?
that's gotta be Junpei. That's gotta be Junpei. The voice actor. That guy has a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping.
No shit, Sherlock.
The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Okay, this next part, I wish they had saved until, like, a little later in the game. Because it would make a lot more sense for him to be discussing something like this with a new member than with two people who should already know about this shit.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, let's continue to spy on her for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kinda bad, though, spying on her like this.
At least she has somewhat of a moral compass. I'm sorry, I am not a huge fan of Yukari. And she is wearing a different clip when she sleeps. That is cute.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
It's matter.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
How much money you want, my dude?
That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
How much money you want, my dude? Actually, it depends on the persona and the level they're at, honestly.
Hold on to this.
I love how she just goes with the flow. Like, I swear.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival.
Theo!
But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps. Till we meet again.
Yeah, I like how Theo has become canon, but Minako isn't. Well, okay, I guess she did become canon with PQ2, but still, she's like not canon. She's from like another reality. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. It sounds like it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? No? Right? You go from dead to being completely full of energy again. It's such a great feeling. Then again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Old Nasty Old... Oh my god, I cannot read. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikoda. I can't read today. Huh. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. I swear you're like one of those assholes that is like, if it's not classic lit, then it doesn't actually count as reading. And yes, I do use the term asshole, because reading is reading. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm reading the Odyssey or if I'm reading Twilight. It's reading. It just depends on what brain is interested in. Currently, I'm reading Stephen King's It. And Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. And listening to The Godfather. So, you know, I got taste. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes? No! Hey, are you listening to me? Are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now, open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is... Issei? Can someone, like, let me know how to pronounce this name? Because I have no clue. The Origin of Japanese Literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it Da Bomb. No. I don't think anyone has used Da Bomb since, like, 90s? Maybe early 2000s? Definitely not by 09. Huh. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. My academics has decreased. You met Yukari at the shoot boxes and decided to go back together.
Have you come here before?
No. The game won't let me.
A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a
Okay.
karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too.
Okay.
There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
Not for you, apparently. The Palladium Mall is crowded with students on the way back from school.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. I love you too, Mitsuru. I always make that joke whenever she says that because in either 3 or 4, I can never remember which, they talk about how I love you was translated to the moon is beautiful tonight or something like that. And so whenever she says that, I just go, I love you too, Mitsuru. Alright. Anyway, we are on the night. We don't really need to, but